sound of the carnex echoes through the ages, a window into the world of the ancient Celts. This bronze wind instrument, dating back approximately 2,000 years, was an integral part of Celtic culture, used in both wartime and peaceful settings. The word carnyx is derived from the Gaulish language and means antler or horn, an apt name given the instrument's distinctive appearance. The carnex is a striking instrument with its elongated S-shaped form, designed to be held vertically. The opening of the carnex was typically fashioned in the shape of an animal's roaring mouth, often that of a boar or other fierce creature. The height of the carnex was impressive, standing as tall as its player, usually around 1.8 meters or nearly 6 feet. The unique shape allowed the carnex's sound to carry over large crowds, or even armies, making it an ideal instrument for intimidating foes and communicating messages over great distances. The animal symbolism in the carnex's design is a fascinating aspect of its history. Historians and archaeologists believe the Iron Age Celts used animal imagery to represent ferocity and aggression. The carnex's roaring mouth, shaped like that of a wild boar, was a powerful representation of the Celtic warrior spirit. Other examples of animal imagery used in this way include shields adorned with engravings of boars and sword scabbards with dragons etched onto them. Although a limited number of carnices have been discovered, the question of how they sounded has long intrigued historians and musicologists. While it's impossible to know for certain, scholars have attempted to recreate the carnex's sound based on the surviving examples. Deskford carnex. In the rolling hills of Deskford, Scotland, in 1816, a wondrous artifact was unearthed from the depths of history. A carnex, the only such example ever found in Britain, was discovered on a local farm. Although the centuries had taken their toll on the ancient relic, with the instrument being too damaged to reveal the mysteries of Iron Age music, the boar's head adorning its bell remains intact, a symbol of the carnex's power and beauty. The Deskford carnex's discovery proved to be a pivotal moment in the study of Celtic music, as it suggested that these magnificent instruments played a central role in the spiritual and cultural life of the ancient Celts. The carnex's presence, buried as part of a ritual, was a testament to the instrument's importance in the spiritual life of the Celts. For many years, it remained the most impressive example of the carnex. But in 2004, another remarkable discovery was made in Tintignac, France, which would forever alter our understanding of the carnex's significance. Amidst the fragments of metal, including parts of weapons, shields, helmets, and an iron bird, archaeologists uncovered the remains of 7 carnices, one of which was almost complete. 6 of the pieces had traditional boar head carvings, but one featured the head of a unique serpent-like monster, a striking departure from the carnex's familiar motif. The discovery was made all the more remarkable by the fact that the instruments had been carefully sabotaged to prevent them from producing sound, an act that suggested the carnices had been a sacred and otherworldly object that only a select few could use. This discovery presented a new obstacle for archaeologists, musicologists, and historians seeking to unravel the mysteries of the carnex's sound. The Tintignac carnices have added a new chapter to the story of the ancient instrument. The Reconstruction process. The haunting sound of the carnex had been lost to time for over 2,000 years, but a team of experts set out to bring it back to life. Through extensive research and analysis of the Deskford carnex and fragments discovered around the world, they embarked on an ambitious project to recreate the authentic sound of this ancient instrument. Their task was no easy feat. Many components were missing, leaving room for speculation and assumptions. It was unclear how these missing parts would affect the sound of the instrument, but the team was determined to find out. An instrument maker was commissioned to build a full-size replica carnex from brass, which was then analyzed at an acoustics laboratory. The process of reconstructing the carnex was a labor of love, taking over 400 hours to complete. This suggests that carnices were highly prized and reserved for the most privileged members of Celtic society. But the hard work paid off when the carnex was finally played and heard once again. revealing a naturally low bass note due to the length. An experienced player, however, could produce a range of notes by moderating airflow and moving their lips. This skillful artistry implies that playing the carnex required exceptional talent and skill. The success of this reconstruction led to more carnexes being brought back to life. A French research team reconstructed the Tintignac carnex, and these ancient instruments have since been played in grand concert halls and used in epic films such as Ridley Scott's Gladiator. The Celtic people. The Iron Age Celts were a diverse group of peoples who lived in Europe from roughly 800 BCE to 43 CE. They were skilled farmers, craftspeople, and warriors, and their influence can still be seen in modern Europe today. The Celts were known for their distinctive art style, which featured intricate designs and patterns, often incorporating animals and other natural elements. They also had a rich mythology and religion, with many gods and goddesses associated with the natural world. One of the Celtic culture's most notable aspects was their metalworking skill, particularly in iron. They produced intricate jewelry, weapons, and tools, often decorated with the same intricate designs seen in their art. Celtic society was organized into clans, which were led by chieftains or kings. They lived in small settlements, often surrounded by earthen walls and ditches for protection. Despite their fierce reputation as warriors, the Celts were also skilled traders and established trade networks across Europe. With their vividly dyed clothes and bold blue body paint, the Celts were a fearsome sight on the battlefield. Roman accounts describe their striking appearance, which may have been used to intimidate their opponents. Similar to the carnexes they carried into battle, these visual displays were a testament to the Celts' reputation as formidable warriors. The carnex in Celtic warfare. Historical accounts attest to the effectiveness of using sound as a form of psychological attack to unnerve opponents before the physical battle had even begun. Thousands of voices would have added to the cacophony along with the carnex. Celtic warriors, known for their fearlessness, favored iron swords and daggers, but frequently fought using long spears that could be swung or thrown. They were equally adept at fighting on foot or horseback, carrying oval-shaped shields and donning thick animal hides for protection. Supported by the carnex, their ability to create a deafening sound set them apart from other fighters. The earliest known mention of the carnex is in relation to the Celtic attack on Delphi, ancient Greece, in 279 BC. Though ultimately unsuccessful in their attempt to sack the city, the Celts made an indelible impression with their unique instruments. Years later, the Greek historian Diodorus Siculus described the carnex as such, quote, "Their trumpets again are of a peculiar barbarian kind. They blow into them and produce a harsh sound which suits the tumult of war." Though some historians suggest that the chieftain of the tribe primarily played the carnex, there's evidence to suggest that other tribal members and warriors also played the instrument. By all accounts, the Celts were excellent at producing such a din that their enemies would be terrified before the armies even made contact. The Greek historian Polybius witnessed one such battle and described the sound as, quote, "a confused sound that seemed to come not only from the trumpeters and the soldiers, but also from the countryside, which was joining in the echo." Are you ready to unlock the secrets of the past? Subscribe now to Dark Five's brand new Ancient Mysteries channel and embark on a journey to uncover the most enigmatic and awe-inspiring mysteries of ancient times. Leave a comment if there are any ancient mysteries you want us to explore in upcoming videos.